The cost of living in the Dominican Republic varies a lot depending on which city you live in and your lifestyle. For example, in the north of the Dominican Republic, in the area of Puerto Plata, Sosua, and Cabarete, life is less expensive. However, our clients tend to prefer buying real estate in the luxury areas of the Dominican Republic, such as the surroundings of Punta Cana, Cap Cana, and La Romana. So how much money do you need to live well in this tropical paradise? Let's say you have purchased a 2-bedroom apartment in a good development in Cap Cana. At the moment, this is probably the most luxurious place in the Dominican Republic. See my video, Cap Cana, one of the best places for investment. The price of a spacious apartment of about 1,300 square feet on the oceanfront will be around $350,000 US. The maintenance fee for such an apartment will be about $250 per month. If you use the air conditioner constantly, your utility bill will also be about $300 a month. The next expense item is food. Obviously, there are different ways to eat. Let's assume that you hardly deny yourself anything and buy food at good supermarkets. In this case, for 2 people, including drinks, you will need about $200 a week, which is $800 a month. Let's also add that every weekend you are used to dining at a good restaurant. Dinner for 2 at a good restaurant will cost approximately $100. So let's even allocate a bit more for restaurants, $500 a month. In addition, you will probably be buying food and drinks at cafes and small restaurants throughout the day from time to time. While snacks here are just $4 or $5, still set aside another $300 a month for this. Next, if you live downtown close to the beach and shops, you practically don't need a car. But let's imagine that you come here for 3 or 4 months a year and you don't want to stay in one place all the time. In this case, you will most likely need a car. Car rentals, Dominican Republic cheap. For example, a brand new mid-size SUV will cost you less than $1,000 a month. You'll spend $300 a month on gas. In the end, if you need a car all the time, the expenses for it will be about $1,300 per month. Alternatively, you can rent a car only occasionally, just when you need it. This will be cheaper. In addition, you will need health insurance. If you choose insurance with maximum coverage, it will cost $75 per person per month, which means $150 for 2 people. Let's sum it up now. If you constantly need a car, your expenses will be $3,500 a month or $2,200 without a car. And this is how much you will need per month for a family of 2 to live an excellent life in the most prestigious area of the Dominican Republic, provided you own your home. In addition, our clients often ask about the cost of schools in the Dominican Republic. There are more than 10 very high-level private schools in the Punta Cana area. There are also Canadian and American schools where instruction is in English. The cost of tuition, depending on the prestige of the school, ranges from $500 to $1,500 per month. So on average, tuition at a prestigious school will cost about $1,000 per month per child. If you need a nanny, it will cost from $300 to $500 per month. A housekeeper who comes daily to cook and clean the apartment will cost about the same. These are real figures. Possible to live spending much less money. Some manage on $2,000 a month. But there are also families whose budget is $5,000 to $6,000 a month. So I chose to do my own calculation. In the end, my figure is $3,500 US per month, including a car. In Canadian dollars, that's almost $5,000. For this amount of money, you can live in Punta Cana without really denying yourself anything.